So after talking to Luke, I kind of realized we needed to pull at least 2 more people over. And I'm really keen to play with Abby and Ross. I genuinely think I can pull Abs over to our side. After all, I am a supermodel. It is my job to work on the ladies. There's models and then there's supermodels. I'm trying to show people what the super is in the model. Fashion in general is a pretty cutthroat business. If they don't like you as a person, then there's no way you're getting the job. I think flirting is a great way to make personal connections. And I think in Survivor, being able to make instant connections and make relationships feel real is going to be a real advantage. You got to use all the weapons you have at your disposal, and if that's walking around without a shirt on, then yeah, why not? I suppose we go for it. I mean, I'll do anything to win. I'm going to get that money. You got to work that flirting magic. And I feel like I'm pulling off a pretty good job right now. Did you sleep okay last night?
I think you were like in my ear. Like... No, it wasn't bad at all.
What was the hardest thing about Survivor? Dave's breath?
Dave's breath.
So Luke and I really need to put a dent in this sporting alliance. And for me, that's going to be knocking out these Australian treasures as quick as I can. Ross definitely needs to come over the dark side. He's going to be so happy there. He's going to be like a pig in mud. Luke and I, hey, we're the dream team.
I don't think anyone's panicking yet.
We're going to cause some serious damage. I'm not feeling comfortable right now at all. Me and Luke, Janine and Pierre. We are at the bottom of the tribe. We really need to make sure I can cinch things up with Abby and Luke can cinch things up with Ross. If not, we're in big trouble. I think I can use my charms to bring back Abby and drag her out of that athletes alliance. I might be overplaying a little bit the flirtatious game.
I reckon you and I can go deep. We can run this the whole way through.
But as a model in New York, it's my job to make people fall in love with me. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. If Susie goes home tonight, it's going to be an atom bomb. This alliance of athletes who have been like playing this like moral white knight game, they are going to be shook to their core. Susie is clearly the weakest player right now, and I'm going to let it be known. My plan is to expose her at Tribal and kind of like rile her up a little bit.
I'm going to have to throw a vote your way tonight. I just want you to know that.
That's silly.
Third person voted out of Australian Survivor, Susie.
And I see Janine dip down and slip a little something into her pocket. So immediately I walk over to her. I don't want to freak her out, and I give her the old, hey, that's good, because I think she thought she got away with it.
Hope there won't be any crocodile tears, Nova.
Fourth person voted out of Australian Survivor, Nova.
Steve has no clue how to play Survivor. Man, I just had no idea the social game was such a big aspect of this. Oh, really, Steve? The social game in Survivor. It's very important in the game of Survivor, Steven, okay? And you're gonna get a lesson in that. Welcome to school, buddy. To be honest, I think I'm in a pretty powerful position. I've got good alliances going with Abby, I've got a great one going with Luke, and I feel like super cinched up with Janine and Pierre. These guys think I'm just a pretty face. I know what the model stereotype is, you know, like you're a little bit dumb, you know. I'm playing the most complicated game out here right now. Me right now, my game's perfect. The only thing missing is my own idol. And I think Janine, for me, is the key for getting a real idol in my hands. At the last reward challenge, I see her dip down and slip a little something into her pocket. Now I'm in a great position because I know she's got access to an idol. Today, she comes straight to me and she's like, I got it. I found it. And I'm like, yes.
Oh, you got the idol.
No, but it's got conditions.
Janine has the contender idol. On the other tribe, there's a champion idol. And at some point, we need to make a switch so that they become useful. Now Luke has got an idol and Janine's got an idol. I know about 2 idols. I need to figure out how to make one of these idols my idol. 2 thumbs in 2 naughty pies, and I need my own pie because I want to eat.
I got some for you. Oh, no, that's not good. I got it. Thank you. Come on. Yeah.
So now I know that Sean has the brother or sister idol. The problem is Janine wants to keep her idol until there's a tribe swap. I'm not really into that idea.
I'm gonna try and convince her to let me play a fake idol and switch it with him for the real champion's idol, and then Davey's got an idol.
I need Janine to become a part of this fake idol plan because she has the paperwork for the contender idol.
And the other day, I've actually cried.
pretty good at crafting. I've been stealing little bits and pieces of string here and there, and I have found the perfect little skull. Big moves like this that change the entire landscape of the game are how people win.
Looks kind of legit.
Now I'm feeling actually pretty confident about this idol. I'm like, actually, this is a good-looking idol. Maybe this is gonna work.
I almost feel untouchable. Yeah, I'm a golden god right now. A golden god. I'm a golden god.
We lost the immunity challenge. Didn't think I would be able to switch a fake idol for a real idol. Has that ever actually happened in Survivor before? I don't think anyone's ever done that in Survivor before.
Stood behind the flag. I had a look at my bag. He had it in his jacket pocket. Open the bag. 1, 2, straight in.
I have a full-powered idol. Janine has the Contenders idol, and Luke has a full-powered idol. I've got my fingers in all these idols. Not one man should have this much power. I'm like power tripping already. I'm walking around the jungle untouchable.
Let me just put that on.
Feels good. I'm actually pretty happy to get going to Tribal Council tonight. It's my turn to take out Steve. I think Steve might have an idol. So I got a little bit of a plan in the works.
It goes 3 on ET, 3 on Steve. Ask ET and Simon to vote on Steve. Girls can vote together, boys can vote together.
Yeah, simple.
I think it would be the opinion of upper management. In your best interest, you guys could put votes on Steve tonight, and we're just make it. Like, I'm telling ET and Simon, look, this is the numbers, and it's gonna go Steve. If you guys vote Steve, Steve will go. I'm not trying to strong arm you, but don't strafe the vote. Like, if it goes out the other way, like, someone else might go home. Basically, ET and Simon right now, they've got literally no avenue. Things are looking pretty gravy for Davey. Walking into Tribal, you are worried which way Ross's vote is going to go. He is the self-confessed confusion of the tribe, and it's actually true. I'm controlling the vote tonight. So Steve will definitely not be doing a Bradbury this time.
You almost mastered the ice in my cold, cold heart, Stephen.
5th person voted out of Australian Survivor, Stephen.
This is bad. I did not want Sean coming over here on the off chance he realizes I've sold him the fake idol. How was I supposed to know Baden was going to pick Sean? Like, what are the odds of that? So we'll see how this goes this afternoon. Sean coming across today is total nightmare material. Maybe like plane crashing into the ocean, being swimming around with sharks. It's a pretty close second at this point. I sold Sean the dummy and he gave me a real idol. I've got a real idol in my possession. I don't know if he knows that idol is fake. I'm just gonna hit him head on. If he's like, that was a fake idol, I'm ready to be like, no, that was not a fake idol.
Did you I made a whole lot of mistakes.
So you used it already?
Yeah, I made a whole lot of them. Who the idol get voted for? Yeah, because we had 3 people in our fight, we didn't bring back.
Oh man, my eyes were like, bing! Hook, line and sinker. I don't think Sean has any clue that his idol is fake.
Yeah, bought a shirt off.
I felt bad for maybe a microsecond, maybe 2 microseconds. But then I know my move has worked. I just feel full of Survivor pride. People are feeling a bit bad for ET and Simon. Like an emotional. I've got no emotions in this game, man. This is Survivor. I'm feeling pretty great. I'm confident we have numbers today. And going into Tribal, pretty certain death march for ET tonight. I don't really see any positives to keep in ET. It's not like he's reeling in 20 fish a day. He's caught 1 fish. Only 1. And it wasn't that big.
ET, come home.
I feel bad for Abs voting ET. Like, she genuinely sees him as like a father figure. But you gotta look at the long game. The long game is we gotta do some dirty work. Once ET goes, we probably have to stab each other in the back. But it's something we're all eventually going to have to do.
I almost don't want to say it, but between us, you know?
Yep.
Peace. From day 1, that was the thing. And I think Sean's more willing to work with us in case it comes down to it.
I'm probably feeling my most confident I've ever felt tonight. I'm like totally in control. It's amazing. It's a clear-cut numbers game. ET is the Sportsman Alliance. Yeah, he's got to go. Even though they see it coming, they can't do anything to stop it. It's like standing in front of this bus and just waiting for it to hit you. At this point in the game, we're feeling pretty tight with the 6, and I just think do as you're told.
6th person voted out of Australian Survivor, E.T., drop your buffs. We are switching things up. We have 7 old contenders and 2 old champions, Luke and David.
I can't even put into words how bad this is. My entire web of alliance that I built up is done. And now it's 2-7. Like, how are we gonna do this? It's almost impossible. Like, this got real fast. So Tribe Swap could not have gone worse. The only shining light in that crappy Tribe Swap was me and Lukey being on the same team. 7-2. Lukey and I are in a bad position. This is worst case scenario right now. We need to start making some really good inroads with this tribe. If not, I'm dead man walking, man. Like, oh.
Sammy, you want to have a chat, or are you...
I mean, if Luke and I manage to flip this tribe on its head, we flipped the Sportsman's Alliance, and now we flip the Contenders tribe? 2 for 2 would be pretty nice.
Now would be a good time for you guys to make a big play if you're thinking of it.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Sammy's definitely smug. What she doesn't know is we have our little insurance cards in our pockets in the form of those idols. I think I want to put my vote on her because I just don't like her face. So the strategy pulling people aside one by one is it kind of like isolates them from the tribe. Other people seeing that gets the gears turning and paranoia kicks in. These guys are total tribal rookies. So me and Luke are running a masterclass right now. I really want to get rid of Sammy.
Me and Luke will go with you.
Yeah.
It seems to me like the Contenders tribe has imploded. So if they want Sammy gone, done. I feel great. I'm back on top again. Luke and I are back on top. It didn't take long, did it?
This is great.
We had a plan tonight to just like put both our idols on and come in balling out. But as soon as the tribe started melting down, like, why make that power play right now? We're going to strong arm Sammy.
Gangsters move in silence and violence.
I mean, Daisy seems like she's telling the truth, but you can never really 100% be sure. Worst case scenario is I go home with an idol in my pocket. It would be so brutal. But like I've said before, fortune favours the bold. Lukey's got strong nerves, I got strong nerves. We'll pull through with double idols tonight, I reckon.
7th person voted out of Australian Survivor, Sam.
So wake up on day 17. I'm feeling grand. I thought it was going to be more difficult to get numbers, but Daisy wanted to get rid of Sam. She goes home, and now the new tribe is eating right out of the palm of my hand. After the Sammy vote, I now have a majority in the tribe. I've got Daisy and John, Baden and Luke. This tribe has been flipped so fast, their heads are spinning, and I'm on top of the game, baby. At this point, you definitely start to notice people coming and talking to you. People's gears are turning, and they're like, wait, how did that happen? Oh, I see. I better go have a chat with Dave.
Like you were trying to get it off me and Lukey, and I... Well, off you specifically.
Andy is all over me now. He got completely left out of that vote, and he just thinks I'm a tub of ice cream and he wants to chow down. He cannot get enough of me. To be honest, I don't want anything to do with him. He thinks he's the king and he wants to play the game. But Andy has no game. I'm sorry, my brother, but I'm running the show. I've gone from the bottom to the top again, and cream always rises to the top. Cutting the head off the snake is super important, but only if the snake is dangerous. If the snake is harmless, leave him intact. I call everyone in to tell what the vote is. Baden, Daisy, John, Luke, and Andy.
Sarah's completely get Russ in like anything agility-wise.
I was thinking similar.
Yep, that's what I was thinking too. That's a great idea. Let's do that. Sarah is like demonstrated that there's stuff she won't do. And I'm sorry, Sarah, but you're playing Survivor, and if there's stuff you won't do, you're going home. So I head over to the well, and there's Sarah. Fill me in, my pedigree chum. So she turns to me, looks me in the eye and says,
Where was your stance tonight?
I'm not decided. You're voting for me, right? And I said, yes, I'm voting for you. She's like, oh, okay.
Andy just spilled the beans to Daisy about us voting her out.
Why don't we do Andy?
He's like the Steve Bradbury of the Contender tribe. He just keeps walking into landmines. He's like actually planting them and then forgetting where he's putting them and being like, Me and Luke should be on the chopping block. Good times. But I've got the ex-contenders fighting between themselves, which is music to my ears. I just think we're like on another level of the game. It's like Michael Jordan and LeBron taking on like a couple of high school kids. They just don't even understand gameplay at all. Wake up in 7 days and we'd still be there. Oh, we made merch? We made merch. Andy's a bit shifty. I just don't trust the dude. Could be Sarah, could be Andy, but the power's in the same place it's always been. It's in my hands. Me and Luke, we're running this game. I think a blindside is the most humane way to put someone down.
8th person voted out of Australian Survivor, Sarah.
He thinks we got a thing going. I'm sorry, my brother, but at the moment we do not. I'm actually pretty happy with the tribe swap. When it first happened and I looked at the numbers, 2-7, I was like, oh, this could not be worse. But Luke and I are now running the show. There's a very solid 4 that's forming, and that's Luke, myself, John, and Daisy.
But I actually really miss Sean.
Oh, that's Sean. Sean told me he has Daisy in his pocket. Sean's stronger, he's faster. His missus is okay too, I suppose. I'll tell you one place where Sean doesn't have the edge on me. I know how to play Survivor. Not only have I got this girl, Daisy, right in my loving arms, I've also done the fake idol switch with Sean. They're just completely oblivious. So I can be the new Sean. I'll be Sean 2.0. Not quite as big, but better looking. Thank you, Dad, for helping me on sport. Dear Dad, I love you, and I'm thinking of you always. She always says X's and O's. It's like her favorite. She'll be like, X's and O's. I love you, Daddy, from Hugo. I have 3 kids. I love them to bits. I try to think of everything I do as a way to help them. It's just such a good recharge, man. I feel like I'm in the storm and I'm just being recharged by the lightning, you know? And this is my lightning, and I'm ready to charge.
Sean, that's 4 votes. That's enough. Sean, congratulations. You are now a champion.
Thanks, buddy. The horse. Yeah, I'm definitely worried about the tribe dynamic changing now that Sean's here. It went from the focus being Luke and I running the tribe to Sean suddenly taking over the entire frontier.
How does he have so much sway?
Lukey and I worked so hard to fracture them up, and the second Sean's in town, he's like white knighting all over the place and just they all one unit again. Sean has got connections across the board because he plays a big social game. So it seems like a wasted opportunity not to at least align myself with him a little bit, because I'd like to use him to stay on the Contenders' good side.
Just got to figure out how to play this idol with Sean.
The number one piece of the puzzle for me getting back on top is whether Sean has any clue that his idol is fake. I finally get Sean alone, and I tell him that I still have my idol.
That's my information to you.
Thing is, like, I got this idol on the Champions Beach, so I can't really do anything with it, but I thought about maybe, like, hiding it somewhere.
And I'm like, ding, 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 ding. I'm pretty sure he has no clue that's a fake idol. That puts me in a really good position with Sean, and I actually think he might be feeling pretty good about me at this point. This is brilliant. He is eating it up, hook, line, and sinker. The power is shifting back in my favor.
I would be more than happy to sit with you at the end, dude.
Yeah.
And like I'm 100% on board with it.
Yeah.
So the plan for tonight's vote is basically the entire 7 people are going to put their votes on Hannah. Anytime you're playing Survivor and you've got an idol, you do not want to go out with that idol in your pocket. I've had conversations with a lot of people, and everyone loves this let's keep the tribe strong thing. I'm totally happy to get rid of Hannah, you know? Like, they got 2 of these vipers sitting in camp, like, waiting to bite them, and they want to just go with the easy vote, and that is perfect for me. Hey, maybe they're playing the perfect blindside, but I just don't think they're playing on our level.
This is the most real conversation we're ever gonna have. They've been playing you all day. The vote is split on you 2 tonight. So you have to play the idol.
Man, I genuinely believe the plan to get rid of Hannah tonight, but 5 minutes before Tribal, Andy tells us to vote for Daisy. Now we've got no chance to talk to anyone about that, find out what's really happening. So how much do I trust Andy? And how much do I trust Sean?
I'm gonna have to play this bad boy tonight. Just to flush it and hopefully, you know, clean up some stuff. But I intend to play it. I know I'm not going home. I'm moving forward 2 more days in the game, and I hope there's people that want to go with me on that. Sorry, mate, there's only room for 2 pretty boys on this tribe. That can be my cue. I'm a bit loath to give that up, mate.
Are you playing this for?
Myself.
Very good.
The numbers after last night now sit at 5-2, so Luke and I are in big, big trouble. I am kicking myself I didn't do Daisy. Like, Sean or Daisy, doesn't matter to me. Right now, they're the same person. To break that up would have been amazing.
I could have played a fake idol.
Oh, shit. Busted. Ooh, Sean.
If that was planted somewhere and you found that, what would you need?
100%.
Look at the skulls.
Off the tree mailbox.
Now that I know 100% he knows, like, my game's been fake and the idol's fake, I'm not sure we can repair that. Survivor is a game of luck, but you got to make your own luck sometimes. So I need to find another idol. I need 2, I need 3, 4, I need them all. I would not eat for 50 days if I could get my hands on one more idol. We won today. I feel like it's a little bittersweet. I mean, Pia wants to see her family so bad. I briefly thought about volunteering to not go so that maybe a couple of them could go, but I just couldn't give up the opportunity to start looking for an idol. The next vote coming up, I'm pretty sure is going my way. When you're the next person to go, you got to start looking for an idol. Quick, smart. I mean, I could not believe it. They sent me first. Like, I'm in the most trouble in this tribe right now. It's a no-brainer to boot me out.
John boy, I owe you, man. I can't believe he let me come in first.
There they are, letting me go first. This is gonna be so good.
Hi, Daddy. We miss you.
I miss my family like crazy, but the hunger's getting to me.
We're thinking about you all the time, and we're so super proud that you're still in the game.
Wow. The most important thing, I have to find a clue, find an idol, find something. I need a clue more than I need air.
Bit too obvious down here.
To keep me in the game, I need something.
Oh, they're gonna be stoked I did this.
Oh, the Golden God is back.
In the idol pen.
She's doing that program.
This is the key to taking control back in the game.
I love you guys so much. I'm back in the game.
This is the #1 piece of the puzzle for me getting back on top in the Champions Tribe. This is definitely my best day in Survivor yet.
Oh, they let me go first. They let me go first.
So when I go back to the rest of the tribe, I'm gonna have to play it pretty cool. I gotta act a little bit depressed. I saw the screen, and now it's time for me to pour the waterworks on when I go back to see the guys. How can a man be so sad if he found an idol, right?
Oh, man.
It's awesome.
The kid's amazing.
Oh, man, the kids are great. They had a video. They had my wife and my daughter from Brooklyn.
I start talking about seeing my daughter and my wife. I was using the Meisner technique, you know, thinking about a past memory and just bringing it in with me. I thought that was an Oscar-worthy performance. They're so dumb. I'm just too good at this game.
Hopefully I don't have to pull this out for another 25 days.
I'm enjoying, like, being down and then fighting my way back to the top. If you haven't experienced the lows, how can you go to endgame with any kind of story? We're flipping tribes, we're coming out on top, and I've got an idol in my pocket to keep me safe is just brilliant.
Trying to find idols. Well, I don't reckon there's nothing over there. I don't think so either, man. Especially because I'm holding it.
The only person who's a problem for me is Sean. Now he knows I gave him the fake idol. He's coming for me, and he's coming for blood. Sean will never trust me again in this game. But I think I have an idea to get him off my back. If we can actually come back together, I think you and I have the best chances of winning 90% of immunities. Ooh, imagine if I found another idol.
Drop your buffs. We are merging.
I can't wait to link back up with the champions. It's going to be awesome. Because if we send a contender home, it opens the door for the champions to storm through. It is going to be a bloodbath.
Solibula is to welcome together.
Andy actually planned to name the tribe at Merge. Like, who does that? My basic plan right now will be to reunite with the champions. Let's make sure the 6 champs are there to the end so that 100% a champion will win this game.
I had votes, I would have gone home, but I played the idol, and Luke played an idol.
You want to get everyone on the same page as soon as possible when Merge happens. Imagine Sean got to these guys first. It would have been a disaster. Sean is the biggest challenge threat. I sold him a fake idol, and that's a grudge that he just can't bury. If I don't eliminate Sean, he is going to eliminate me immediately. Sean and Daisy have always been at the top of my hit list. They are definitely coming off as a power couple in the game. They're like the number 1 and 2 hits that have to happen immediately.
Sean's going to play.
So I opened the box, and it's everything you guys all had today.
It was everything. You know what? This is bullcrap. What she doesn't say to anyone is that there wasn't a clue, and that does not sit right with me. Because Jonathan implicitly said, these are the tools to set you up for the rest of your game. Phone call home doesn't set you up for the rest of the game. You know what sets you up for the rest of the game? Access to an idol. I think Daisy potentially has an idol. Well, and that would be a disaster for my game because Sean and her are tight.
One thing I worry about with Daisy is that she might have. I think we make her think that we know she's got one, so that she's super paranoid at tribal and flushes it.
Good jobs on the immunity, big dog. Sucks. I hate having to say that. Even though Sean has the top dog's jewelry, I have the ultimate jewelry, my immunity item. If it wasn't Sean tonight, it would be Daisy. But I'm pretty sure that Daisy has an idol. So the 3rd best prize is Andy. A couple of tribals ago, Andy messed with Luke and I, making us both play our idols. You mess with the big dog and you get the bull by the horns, brother.
So right now, it is all in numbers on Andy.
There wasn't much convincing to be done on Andy. I think everyone has realized that the snake is the worm, and he's just kind of dug his own grave. The champions are 100% on board with Andy, but it's also important to make Daisy paranoid because Daisy's got an idol, and I want to flush that thing tonight as well as get Andy out. I don't want her to feel comfortable. And if her name's coming out, she'll have no choice and have to play it. From the start, Andy's kind of been giving me last-minute information. And revenge is a dish best served cold.
I think I know I messed up a vote, but if you got to put it on Daisy. That's the only way.
Are you actually being straight with me now?
Yeah, be straight.
I'm used to being on the other side of those beady eyes, and man, that felt good. Vengeful? Yes. Regretful? Not at all. The Andy train is leaving the station. Choo-choo! When someone's getting a lot of heat, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going home.
I'm playing this for me, just in case, because you never know.
13th person voted out of Australian Survivor. Andy.
Days I may have cast a vote or 2 for you. And Dave has an idol. Cheers, guys.
I mean, I know what the model stereotype is, and I've been playing up to that the entire time.
Black is always the coolest color.
But I'm running the game. And even though Andy tried to blow up my game last night, he definitely doesn't know I have an idol. And no one's going to believe that. I am sitting pretty. I've got an idol in my pocket and I'm going to strut all the way to Soul Survivor. I'm so devastated at losing that car. The worst bit is like traveling around in the back and having to pretend like I'm happy for Abs. But you did so good, Abs. That was awesome. Awesome!
Lap it up, Abs. Like, really enjoy it.
Insane.
Really enjoy it.
Yeah! Every single thing you could think of for your dream picnic is laid out in excess. Rosé! And we go to town on it. But food means nothing to me. I'm playing Survivor. I'm not here to listen to stories. I've got 2 people away from camp.
and I'm ready to work. We can do some serious work in this tribe. I'm pushing endgame with these two, and they seem to be buying it. I don't want to go to Final 3 with Abby and John, but if they want to take me to Final 3, that works for me.
And David wins immunity!
Oh my God!
Do the big man. Yeah, let's do the big man. I think we got numbers for a split. It's been a great battle with Sean. I've had my eyes on him basically since I gave him the fake idol. It's one of those David versus Goliath moments, I suppose, and we know how that story goes. Bang. Stay golden, pony boy.
14th person voted out of Australian Survivor, first member of our jury. Sean.
6 champions and 6 contenders at merge. But when the numbers were 6-6, Davey won the battle. I got rid of Andy, I got rid of Sean, and I'm back on top of the world. Like, I'm super in control of this game. I am the strategic mastermind out here. I've got a team of loyal soldiers backing me all the way. And also, I have an idol. So I'm in charge of my own fate. I wouldn't say I'm untouchable, but I'm about as close as you can get. Luke and I are so tight and such a good unit. He tells me everything.
Look, personally, I'd kick you.
Yeah.
You know?
Baden's starting to get very nervous. Why can't we even up again?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, we can't because we're calling the shots. I mean, you don't get to make calls. The old contenders are on the outer, and now it's time for Daisy to go. She was in Sean's alliance. She's not tight with the girls. She's not tight with the champs. She's not tight with the ex-contenders. She's got nowhere to go. That works for me. That works for the chief. The next step is to chat with the girls and let them know what's happening. I think on the very next vote, we all put her on Daisy. I 100% trust the champions. I'm going to enjoy blowing up their game in a couple more moves, but right now, the champion strong thing works really well for my game. I'm actually stoked Luke won the immunity necklace. He's got the immunity necklace. I've got an immunity idol. We're pretty much bulletproof tonight. The Daisy plan is definitely going down. The plan tonight is super simple. We're going to pile the votes on Daisy. It's already in play. There's not going to be too much scrambling, and it should go smooth sailing. The tribe is eating out of the palm of my hand. I am the chief of this tribe. I haven't felt in this much control since we did the original champions flip. I have a quick chat with everyone. I'm just making sure all our ducks are in a row.
Well done. All right, cool.
And I think we're all systems go tonight.
Wherever the champs vote together is the person who'll go.
Okay, I won't mind. You holler and we'll do it.
After talking to Janine, Pia, and Abby, I feel really confident. I've told everyone to vote for Daisy. Luke and I are going to split the vote and go with Harry, just in case. It's going to happen how I want it to happen, and I'm stoked. You take your idol to every tribal. If you don't, you're very silly. Right now, it doesn't leave my possession. I'm like Love and Tribal. I'm like the king of tribal right now. I hold the power in the tribe. Taking them out at will. I've had great success sticking with original game plans, and that's pretty much what I plan to do tonight. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do you feel lucky?
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Harry. Harry. David. 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 3 votes David, 2 votes Harry. David.
Yeah.
David. 5 votes David, 2 votes Harry. 15th person voted out of Australian Survivor, second member of our jury. David. 6 votes, that's enough. David, the tribe has spoken.
I have. I got massively blindsided. But to be honest, I'm pretty happy I went out like that. To be blindsided means you're a big player and people recognize that. Kind of sucks that recognition came right now because I had an idol. This is the most expensive piece of jewelry I own currently, right now. I'd say probably my one regret out of the entire thing is my fashion choice for tonight. Unfortunately, I go out like a Brooklyn hipster today.